Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the movie pod. We're gonna jump right in here and react to episode 6 of Ahsoka. The hype is real. Got Joseph on the line. But you ready, man?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, play.
No!
Oof.
We have former Imperials. Allies are working on.
Oh, I see him throwing this episode.
That is our honest finished.
Okay.
That was a long ass recap.
It was. This episode's where we got 49-minute episode.
Hey, Lucasfilm's blue.
Wait, what?
Isaac, the
never
Lucasfilm,
like
the
that.
Lucasfilm was blue. It's been red all season. We're getting thrown.
Oh, we are. What the freak? Oh, that's cool. What the freak? That's like the on the hyperspace lanes. Give me Ezra.
Very well. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
What the freak?
Hoyang?
That's cool. That was cool.
Hoyang just broke the fourth wall?
Freak. Interesting.
What was that?
Interesting. Far, far away. Part 6. Yep. New galaxy. Dude. Spain. Oh my god. Here we go. This is gonna be interesting.
That is just as the death.
Oh,
The Jedi Archive spoke of this.
dude. Dathomirians came from here.
Used by the Star Whales as they traversed the void from one galaxy
Oh my god.
to the other.
In the days before
I knew it. I knew they would do something like that.
The whales came here to die. Peridia was a graveyard.
Dude, so that we're in a whole different galaxy. That's... What the fuck? What the hell? What is gonna be down there? Got chills. Nah.
Genuinely, they could do anything
They
right now.
could. I don't know what the frick is about to happen. This is sick.
I wonder if we're gonna see like Dathomirians, like actually
Yeah, that's what I'm
our Dathomirians.
That's what I'm thinking. This is where Thrawn is. I got chills. Oh my god. Night Sisters. What the frick?
It is dangerous.
Dude, this feels like something out of a horror movie.
A little bit. It's a little bit creepy.
It is. This is insane. Star Wars has like changed forever now. We have so many new possibilities. What the fuck? Loath wolves! Wolves! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Burn.
Order 66.
The Jedi Temple.
It's the beginning.
Some good dialogue.
We finally bring this
It is.
cycle to an end.
In the beginnings.
There's no way. The force is a lot stronger on this galaxy, I assume. So, she's gotta be careful. Oh my god, that's his Star Destroyer.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Oh, we're about to see Thrawn, that's his Star Destroyer. Holy shit! Oh. Massive. What? Oh, the leak from a long time ago. A gold stormtrooper was real. Oh my god! Shit. Chills. Chills. Chills.
This is crazy.
Chills. Chilled. Night troopers.
What? I'm just throwing this. What if the gold one is Ezra?
Oh my. Oh my.
They've shown him twice. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
He looks
What was first just a dream has become a frightening reality for those who may oppose us.
his voice.
Great mothers, I salute you.
Oh.
I am ever your servant, Grand Admiral.
This is Enoch, captain of my guard. He shall begin the cargo transfer first.
The prisoner is Sabine Wren.
Oh.
Now there's a familiar name. You're quite right.
I'm
What a
scared.
delight it is after so long to see a familiar face.
This is from the.
Yeah.
This is one of the screenshots.
I understand it, most friend.
Dude.
How that singular focus. You've gambled the fate of your galaxy
Sabine. That was mean.
on that belief.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Pretty cool.
That is.
Die well.
Can't believe we finally got Dawn.
She is on a fool's errand.
Indeed.
Kind of weird looking at
You
him.
may follow her at your own pace.
Ezra's gonna kill Balin.
Hmm. What the frick? Dude, Ezra's gonna come out of nowhere and save the day. Hey, Sabine. Okay.
Own kind of
Escape
army.
This galaxy.
That's what I was thinking.
Matters.
I mean, he's been there for 10 years, so...
Yeah, and
Sure,
maybe
yeah.
that's why they don't
Saying
want
can
to
be said
add
for
more
two.
people. Because I'm thinking, like, send an army for just Ezra and Sabine would be smart, right? Like,
Yeah.
why? If he's gonna kill him now, why not kill him ages ago? I think he's got his own kind of like rebellion.
You!
The new rebellion.
You abandoned me! Should have known you were a coward.
Oh. This is adorable.
We'll see Ezra at the end, I reckon.
Yeah.
Hey!
What the frick is that thing?
Babu frick?
Okay, yeah, that trick's over.
What the frick?
Get up.
What am I watching?
You like this?
Rebellion symbol. What?
I told you.
How is that possible?
What?
Ezra, do you know Ezra?
I told you.
Oh. Oh.
I told you.
Bro, why has he got that as his little army? What the frick? That's funny. Okay, but where's...
No, stay. Please.
Ezra's gonna come out somewhere. Please.
Do you know Ezra Bridger? He's my. Come on.
The howl is so cute.
Yeah. Oh. What happened?
I knew I could count on you.
Please.
That's funny. Ezra. Ezra. Why is his eyes like that? Top of his eyes. Oh my god. Ah,
Oh, so cute.
dude.
I see my friends found you.
Yeah. Your very own band of rebels.
Yeah,
So many questions.
you called it.
You're riding a hound. How'd that
Look at me go.
How did you find me?
Hmm.
Seized Ahsoka Tano.
They think you did.
Impossible.
I thought it was beyond you.
Yes, Grand Admiral.
If a star whale approaches Peridia, destroy it with prejudice.
Oh. Okay. So, freak.
What? How long credits?
5 minutes, 45 seconds.
I feel like I just checked it, and it
Ah.
said 17 minutes. Oh my god.
Okay. Well, it was nice
Oh, wow.
seeing Thrawn and Ezra. It was really nice seeing Ezra finally. Thrawn is insane, that ending then.
Third best
Um,
episode?
Third best episode. Yeah?
I think it's the third best episode.
Episode 5, episode 4, episode
4.
6.
Yep.
Yep. Sure, yeah.
And then
No, those...
probably
Dude, we were right. We didn't get much Ahsoka, right? We didn't get Ahsoka at the start.
yeah. No, we said it.
Yep. I liked that. That was cool. Lots of
Yeah.
world building with this new galaxy. It was very... a lot of character development for Sabine, I guess you could say. It was interesting. It was very interesting. I think that's the best way to put it. New
Lars
galaxy.
Nicholson.
Dude. Man, that's
Ah.
funny.
Ah, so happy.
Me too. That's insane. Lars has still got the voice in him. Sounded great.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna message a man S1D on Instagram later. Oh, that was
Just cause.
just cause. Wow.
That was crazy. Like
Wow.
genuinely, so much world building.
Yeah.
New,
Yeah.
new creatures, new characters. Yang going in a galaxy far, far away.
Oh, that was
Like, are you kidding
that
me?
was wow. That was cool.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, let's jump into the breakdown and review. We are approaching the conclusion of Season 1 in the world of Star Wars Ahsoka, and it's taking us on a breathtaking journey within the Star Wars galaxies. As Ahsoka Tano, played by Rosario Dawson, explores her new role as a Jedi and mentor and the looming presence of Grand Admiral Thrawn, portrayed by Lars Mikkelsen. Inches closer, fans are eagerly anticipating the next chapter in this captivating story by the Star Wars savior, Dave Filoni. Today we'll dive deep into the most significant surprises from Episode 6 of Star Wars Ahsoka. Now, a quick word of caution. Major spoilers for Episode 6, titled Far, Far Away, lie ahead. Proceed only if you're ready to uncover the major details in this episode. So what unfolded in Star Wars Ahsoka Episode 6? In this episode, Ahsoka and Hui Young navigate the galaxy with the assistance of the enigmatic Purgle. Ahsoka opens up about Sabine's decision to willingly join the enemy, prompting Hui Young to speculate that it may have been Sabine's sole option. To distract herself, Ahsoka requests Hui Young to regale her with one of his treasured Jedi tales, complete with the iconic "a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away" introduction.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
That was incredible to hear on screen by the one and only Hui Young as he is about to tell Ahsoka an old tale. It was cherry on the top. It was wow. So anyway, meanwhile, Sabine awakens in captivity aboard Morgan's vessel and engages in a conversation with Baylan regarding the terms for her reunion with Ezra Bridger. However, Baylan stubbornly refuses her plea. Morgan's ship exits hyperspace, arriving in the new galaxy at Peridia, the ancestral planet of the Dathomirian, where Thrawn had been previously exiled. Subsequently, Morgan, Baylan, Shin, and Sabine are transported to the planet's surface via a drop ship, where they are met by several other Night Sisters. The Night Sisters swiftly identify Sabine as a Jedi and isolate her, and it was quite incredible seeing these Night Sisters, Night Witches, in live action. It was like something out of a horror movie. The way they looked, the way they spoke, it was thrilling and it gave me goosebumps. Baylan remains fascinated by the existence of this whole other galaxy and converses with Shin about the old stories he had heard, pondering whether allying with Thrawn can transfer these tales into a reality. Sabine attempts to use the Force to escape her prison cell, but is distracted by the arrival of Thrawn's ship, his Star Destroyer, escorted by Ensho and the battalion of Night Troopers. We finally see Thrawn in live action now. This was quite freaking incredible. He looks great, obviously portrayed by Lars Mikkelsen, who provided his voice in the animated series Star Wars Rebels. Thrawn expresses his gratitude to Morgan for aiding in his release and is taken back to learn that Sabine has been delivered as a captive. However, he foresees her potential value and he ultimately releases her from her restraints. The Grand Admiral agrees to grant her passage to search for a long-lost friend Ezra, but cautions that their reunion may not lead to a favorable outcome. Sabine accepts his offer and receives a howler to score the planet independently in her quest for Ezra. Thrawn pledges that Baylan and Shin will have an opportunity to eliminate Sabine and Ezra should they be reunited. As Sabine embarks on her journey, she encounters marauders who briefly abandon her howler. She persists alongside her faithful companion and encounters a group of small hermit crab-like aliens known as the Noti. One of them recognizes the symbol, obviously the rebellion symbol, on Sabine's armor, indicating their familiarity with Ezra. They lead her to a village inhabited by more Noti, where she is joyfully reunited with Ezra, who now sports a full beard. And this was just such a feel-good moment for me, especially as Ezra Bridger is one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars. Obviously, coming from Star Wars Rebels, voiced by Taylor Gray, now in live action, played by Aman Esfandi, who is absolutely amazing. It was just so great to see him in the role of Ezra Bridger. One of my favorite artists playing one of my favorite Star Wars characters. It's so nice to see. It gave me goosebumps, and I'm so excited to see the future of Ezra Bridger's story. I can't wait to see what he did all this past decade in this new galaxy, the powers he's gained, how strong he is with the Force now, the magic he's going to be able to use. I'm very thrilled to learn how he's doing, and the reunion with Sabine was so heartwarming to say the least. Their emotional embrace reflects Ezra's eagerness to return home. Meanwhile, Balin reveals Ezra's history to Shin and suggests that they remain behind. As bandits approach, the Night Sisters sense the proximity of Ahsoka's ship. Although Morgan initially dismisses the possibility of Ahsoka's survival, Thrawn views it as an opportunity to confront and eliminate Ahsoka Tano, seeking dark side magic to aid him in this endeavor. That's our breakdown. That's my breakdown on Ahsoka Episode 6, Far, Far Away. And let's jump in the call with Joseph, and let's do our review, because this episode was... Wow, I've got a lot to say in the review with Joseph. Let's go. Okay, I've got Joseph on the line now, and we're going to do our review together. What's up, Joseph? We just did our reaction. I just did the breakdown, and let's jump into our review. That was a fantastic episode.
Oh yeah.
There's chilling moments when Thrawn came onto our screen. You know, the tension
Star
leading
Destroyer.
to the Star Destroyer coming on the screen. That was incredible. It was massive, and obviously it's still a bit, you know, wore down because of what happened in Rebels finale. And then the tension leading to seeing Ezra, that was amazing. We finally got Ezra. We finally got Thrawn. They both look incredible. Lars Mikkelsen playing the live action version of Thrawn. He's still got the voice in him. The voice sounds great. The look, I know you're not too fussed on it. I think he could look a lot better. I just think they don't really have the budget to make him look a lot better. I think, you know, his eyes look great, but like his blue paint, to me, it stands. I'm not going to be like, you know, critical about it, but I'm just saying, you know, like, the blue paint is very obvious to me, but I think when the movie comes around, because the movie has a much larger budget, I think he'll look a lot better. Same with Hera and that. But no, it was great seeing Thrawn on our screen, played by Lars Mikkelsen himself, and then Aman S. Fundy playing Ezra Bridger. I've had some conversations with Aman S. Fundy on Instagram. It's kind of crazy. He makes music and stuff. His music is amazing. You guys should all go listen to him on Spotify or whatever you listen to music on. His name's Dragon Wolf. He makes amazing music. Super
Did you say
underrated.
Wolf?
Yeah, Dragon Wolf.
Did you say Wolf?
Bro, it's crazy. All this connects.
Is that's
Wolf.
the reason that Dave hired him?
Yeah. So no, he is incredible, and it was amazing finally to see him. He sounds exactly like Ezra. He's now, how old would he be now? He would be...
Ezra was what, 17?
He's the exact same
when-
age of Luke.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
If that
Because he was
was-
born day
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
Order 66.
So, he's like, what, nearly 30? 27? I'm gonna search it up. How old is Ezra?
So I'm pretty sure he was about 17,
Bridger
18 when
in
he
season
flew away,
4
right?
Yeah, and this is 10 years after that. He's 17. No,
so
he's
it's not 10
19.
years up.
19.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not 10 years after. It's like only 2 years after.
What? So, Ezra is approximately 28 in Ahsoka.
Okay, there it is. Yeah.
There we
I
go.
thought-
Yeah, so no, looks great. He's got a beard, and then he obviously, you caught it during the reaction. You're like, what if Ezra has a little rebellion he's created? And he did. Even Sabine's like, oh, you've got a little rebellion you've created. It was those little, whatever the frick they were, those little things with the shells on their back. They were funny little things. That episode was crazy. The stuff we got, it was so different. It was just so different. You know, obviously in a new galaxy now. Changes Star Wars literally forever. They could do so much now. We finally got to the new galaxy. I'm so glad this episode didn't have many obstacles getting to the new galaxy. I'm glad they were able to successfully get there, because it would just drag on if there was obstacles and obstacles. Obviously, we called this yesterday in our predictions. We wouldn't see much Ahsoka. We saw her at the start with Hui Young. That's about it. They were in the Purgle's mouth, in the hyperspace lanes, the crazy hyperspace lanes going
and
to the new galaxy.
I'm sure you covered it in the quick recap you did, but Hui Yang.
Oh, a
What are
long
you
time
talking
ago.
about, mate?
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That was the name of the episode was Far, Far Away. You know, the new galaxy being far, far away. But dude, Hui Young saying
That
long
Hui
time
Yang
ago
line.
in a galaxy far, far away. That chills, bro. My hair on my arm stuck up. That was That was just so cool hearing that. You know, that's been the
might be one of the most
tagline.
important lines.
That's been the tagline of
Yeah.
Star Wars since 1977, and we heard it in a freaking on screen. We heard it. That was
is
incredible.
I think that line is like Huyang saying that might be the most important line that we've had in Star Wars since probably I Am Your Father.
Yep.
Like
Oh,
the amount that
chilling.
that line carries
I know,
and
right?
what's gonna come out of it. Like this is the next big phase of Star Wars. This is the next
It is.
we have now gone into the future of Star Wars.
Yep. It was chilling. And then when we get to Perdia in the new galaxy, Morganelle's birth, Balin, Shin, Sabine, they meet these 3 night witches, and bro, it was like something out of a horror movie. The way their voices sounded, like echoed, the way they looked, it was chilling. And we found out that the Dathomirians, Night Sisters, Night Brothers, they originally came from Perdia in this new galaxy. And I called it a while back. I said, I didn't call it exactly that Dathomirians were from there, but I called it that a species in our main galaxy would have been from this new galaxy that just got introduced in Ahsoka. I thought it would have been like the Chiss Ascendancy. Who knows, maybe the Chiss Ascendancy do also come from that galaxy, but hey, we now know Dathomirians, Night Sisters, and Night Brothers come from there, and those witches were just so creepy and cool, and
They were.
obviously really heavy with magic. So it's gonna be cool, you know, Star Wars introducing all this magic, and I can't wait to see the powers Ezra has developed in this new galaxy. He looks incredible. His eyes, his blue eyes look amazing. But no, it was just so nice seeing Ezra. Ezra's theme also played in the end credits, and Thrawn's theme played right at the end when the camera was panning on him, which was just so thrilling and chilling to hear. You know, in the reaction at the end, we're like, bro, next week is gonna be insane, and we say that after every episode. After episode 1, we're like, okay, episode 2 is going to be insane. Then we're like, okay, episode 3 is going to be insane. Then we're like, episode 4 is going to be insane. Then we're like, episode 5 is going to be something else. And then we're like, okay, episode 6 is going to be crazy. We just got episode 6, and now we're like, next week is, like, I can't even imagine what's going to happen.
We're always right.
I know, right? It just keeps getting goddamn better. It doesn't fail. You know, this show has not had any filler yet. You know, the Mandalorian show has had filler. You know, the Jack Black and Lizzo stuff, the Frog Lady in season 2.
What do you mean?
That
wasn't filler.
That show has
Jack
had
Black?
filler.
Don't hate.
Dude, but Ahsoka, Dave Filoni has not wrote any filler, and there's no way we're gonna get filler. Episode 7 and 8 will not be filler. You know,
No, definitely not.
It's so I love that every episode is banged. We haven't complained after any episode like, oh, that was all right, that was mid, it could have been better, like we did with Book of Boba Fett episodes, Kenobi episodes, Mandalorian season 1 episodes, season 2 episodes, season 3 episodes, Andor episodes. After every at least one episode in every single season of live action TV we've got in Star Wars Disney Plus, where
There's
like
one
been like,
filler.
well, it's been filler or it hasn't been the best. But Ahsoka, we are 6 episodes in now, and we have not complained about an episode fully yet. We haven't been like, oh, that was boring, nothing happened. Every episode has slapped. There's been no filler, and that's when Dave Filoni just jumps right into the action and gives us the insane story that we're getting. Episode 6 did not even have much action, but that was okay because of the writing in that episode, the character development, the world building, the way it moved the story along, introducing Thrawn and Ezra into live action. It really set the stage for these 2 next episodes for the finale, and it's going to be quite incredible what's going to come next. And again, we get caught up saying that every single episode next week is going to be insane. Just Balin and Shin as well, the dialogue between them, wow, dude, talking about their past, talking about when the Jedi Order fell. They talked about Ezra, you know, being trained by Jedi out in the wild, and then she's like, oh, so like me, and then Balin's like, no, I didn't train you through the Jedi ways. It was so cool, the dialogue between
So-
them.
That kind of reminds me. So in the live reaction, I state that there's something that I wrote down.
Yep.
And it's just one of those things that I didn't want to say it, but if it were to happen, I wanted to make sure that I got it down.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. It still could happen, but it was that I had a feeling that, and it still could happen next episode if it's going to happen next episode. That Balin kills Ezra and then Sabine uses the dark side, and then she goes all mad and crazy because she just got Ezra back, and I think it'd be a really big plot twist.
That would be.
I think
Yep.
nobody would have seen that coming.
Okay, but do you think
it was
Ezra could kill
I
Balin?
don't think it will. I think Ezra. It's more likely that Ezra kills Balin. But I just wanted to write down that because we just get Ezra. He's all happy. He's
Yep.
got all this stuff going, and then Balin just comes out of nowhere and just dices him. And I think that would one, break everyone's hearts, and two, it would actually be a shock. And I think Dave has the balls to do it.
I don't think Ezra could kill Balin. There's just no way. Balin beat Ahsoka. Ezra. I mean, who knows?
I think
Who
with
knows?
help.
Because how attuned he is to the Force now, we got no idea what he's learned.
That's
in
what
the
I
new
mean.
Galaxy.
I think I assume he's done a lot of meditating, and
Yep.
he's been.
He
maybe-
would have to be so strong with the Force. What?
Kanan Force Ghost.
Okay, I've been thinking about that. Can he become a Force Ghost? Because technically he became, well, not technically, but he kind of became a wolf, right?
I suppose.
I don't know. I just don't know. I was thinking about that. That would be cool. That would be nice, but I just don't know. We kind of got those loaf wolf looking things, but they weren't loaf wolves. Those
Howlers. The names
howlers.
of the
They were
Howlers.
cool. They were cool. They were cute.
It was so cute, and then
It was.
and then yeah, we get the little crustacean things, which
Yeah.
didn't have a name. No, they did. It was not.
Oh yeah, Nolty, something like that.
Yeah.
Like NOTI or something. NOUFI.
Yeah.
They were cute.
That's
little
why
things.
That's why I put
They're-
subtitles on. Just 'cause
Yeah,
it gives
Me
names.
too. Yeah, they were cute little things. Ezra built his
Yeah,
own
and
little
then
rebellion.
They point at Sabine's rebellion badge, and
I know.
bro,
And then he pulls his
I
out.
said it.
Yeah, you called it. That Ezra built his own little rebellion there with those little creatures. Dude, I just can't wait to see how much Ezra has developed since the Rebels finale.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very, very interesting. Wow, it's such a goddamn good episode. And I would say we have to do a ranking of all our Ahsoka
At the end.
episodes. Okay,
100%.
we'll do one at the end, but right now, 6 episodes in, best to worst, or favorite to least favorite, because no episodes have been bad.
No, not at all.
I would go episode 5, episode 4, episode 6, episode 3, episode 1, episode 2.
I think mine would be to be honest, the exact same.
Yeah. You know,
I
everything's slabbed, and it just keeps getting
Yeah.
better. I feel like the finale I don't think any episode would be able to become the best episode just because of what we got in episode 5. I don't think anything could top that, basically because just having Hayden back. Well, I do believe we will get more Anakin, in episode 7 and 8. I think we'll see him in a full Force Ghost form, maybe in episode 8. So I do believe we'll get more Anakin, but, Anakin shouldn't be the reason, an episode's my favorite episode, but episode 5 just slapped with the Clone Wars flashbacks with the development with Ahsoka. So, yeah. Then episode 4 was just action-packed, lightsaber deals. Episode 6 was insane world building, and we finally got to this new galaxy. It was cool as hell. Episode 7's gonna be crazy. I don't know how long it is, but the one I'm
I
really
think
looking...
the next 2 episodes are going to be really long.
Dude,
like,
yeah. I think the finale will be pretty good.
Both
I think
over
it will
40
hit
minutes.
like an hour, because Rick Famuyiwa, he tends to do long episodes.
good job,
right?
you pronounced it.
I did.
Yeah.
He tends to do long episodes. He's an action director as well, so we know something massive, like a big fight, is going to go down in episode 8. I'm definitely excited for that finale. It's going to be insane. And finales are always either they slap or they are absolutely terrible. So, but hey, it's Rick. It's Rick. So, I trust Rick. I love Rick.
I do. I trust Rick.
I
And
think he's incredibly talented with.
And yeah, he's a good action director too.
He
So
is.
he's a good like finals director. Like I
Yeah.
don't think he didn't do Mando season 2 finale, but I'm pretty sure he did.
He did
Did you
Mando.
do Mando season 1?
He did Mando season 1 finale and Mando season 3
Yeah.
finale. Mando season 3 finale, although that season was not great, the season 3 finale was action packed. Like there were some incredible fights.
Yeah, and that's what he's good at.
Yeah. So and you know we've got Dave Filoni's script with Rick directing Dave's script. That's gonna slap hard. So next week, episode 7. Interested to see how long it is. Ahsoka and Huyang will probably arrive in the New Galaxy, and Thrawn said to, I believe, to the witches or Morgan
The
Elsbeth.
Great Mothers.
Yeah, the Great Mothers, who are creepy as heck. He said to them that if any of the Purgle, the star whales,
Space whales.
come into orbit, to wipe them out. So
Prejudicely.
yeah, that was the word he said. And so Ahsoka and Huyang better be careful. They're in the mouth of that thing. So
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot coming.
There's gonna be a lot.
I think
and they're in a massive one. So that guy would be able to take some hits.
I think we might get. We'll dive into a little bit more in our episode 7 predictions, but maybe we again don't get Ahsoka until the finale, and then the finale opens with like a massive battle between Purgles and the Star Destroyer.
So you don't think we get Ahsoka episode 7?
I think we get a.
Nah, I feel like it would go back to it. There's
Or
no way
the
they would do
end.
that. There's no way.
Or like episode 7 is like a part 1 and 2 of the finale, so like they feed right
it's-
into another.
Okay, yeah. I think the big deal will be though, back in the main galaxy, not with Ahsoka. I feel like Ahsoka's gonna get stranded in the new galaxy. Pretty.
I think we stay in the galaxy for the rest of the season. We don't go back until the end of the season.
Yeah.
I think what it'll be is
I reckon
Balin. I think we're gonna get Balin, Sabine, Ezra, and Shin in the next episode mainly, and then the second half of the episode, Ahsoka shows up, and we get like kind of a space battle.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that space battle will be the end of the episode, and then so episode 8 will lead into Ahsoka trying to get to Thrawn, and then them trying to get back.
Yeah. And I think the finale will end with Thrawn arriving back in the new galaxy, and then the bad guys, Thrawn would have won. And then it will lead into season 2. We'll get a whole another story.
Where they're
in
stuck, maybe?
What do you who?
Ahsoka and
That's
their
what
gang are stuck there.
I feel like they will. I feel like Ahsoka's gonna get stuck in the new galaxy, and I feel like that could be. I don't want to jump the gun too early because it is still decades away from the sequels. It could be the way she dodges the sequels. I don't know. It's too, it's too hard to tell
It is.
now.
But in 2 weeks' time, we will find out.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's crazy. The show took forever to get here, and it's about to be done. It's crazy. No. This show has slapped so far. It's. I posted on our Instagram at the Movie Pod last night on my on my top 10 favorite live action TV Star Wars episodes. We did a podcast episode a while back on our top 10 favorite Star Wars TV episodes, live action. And after the Ahsoka show, we'll probably redo that video, and then put our Ahsoka episodes in as well. Because so basically, I posted on Instagram on my top 10 before Ahsoka episode 1 to 5, and my top 10 after Ahsoka episode 1 to 5. We'll do this again when the season is completely done. But before Ahsoka, episode 1 to 5, my top 10 was first, The Mandalorian season 2 finale, The Book of Boba Fett episode 6, The Mandalorian season 2 episode 5, Obi-Wan Kenobi finale, The Mandalorian season 2 episode 6, The Mandalorian season 1 episode 1, The Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 8, Andor Season 1, Episode 10, The Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 6, The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 4, and now after Ahsoka Episode 1 to 5, my top 10 is Ahsoka Season 1,
Ahsoka.
Episode 5, The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 8, The Book of Boba Fett, Episode 6, The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 5, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Episode 6, Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 4, The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 6, The Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 1, The Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 8, and Andor Season 1, Episode 10. So, 2 Ahsoka, the season's not even done, and 2 Ahsoka episodes are already in my top 10, and I believe, out of these, Episode 6...
I think this goes in there.
I think Episode 6 goes in there, and I unfortunately will knock out Andor...
Boba.
Andor Season 1, Episode 10. People ain't gonna like that. I got no Andor episodes in my top 10 now, but as I said, after Ahsoka finishes, we'll do a episode where we do our top 10 again with all the Ahsoka episodes, and I believe episode 7 or 8 will definitely make my top 10 again as well, probably episode 8, but no, I'm very excited for the rest of this show, and episode 6, part 6, Far, Far Away. What do you give it out of 10?
To be honest, there are elements about this episode that I liked more than 5, and they're...
Yeah.
Obviously 5 is better, but I think this one just builds on the characters a lot more. Like,
I agree. So episode 5 kind of was development for the character. Yeah, we did. Episode 5 was character development and moved the story along for Ahsoka Tano herself.
Specifically,
but season 6 moved the story along for the season itself and the overall story. Part 5 was Ahsoka Tano. Part 6 was the overall story.
I need to think about this, but I'll watch it all back. But I might like 6 more than 4.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know though. I have to rewatch 4. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I will. When the season's done, I'll watch it all again. But I always rewatch the episodes like 3 or 4 times. So I'll watch episode 6 again today, later today. But at the moment, I think my top 3 goes part 5, part 4, part 6. But I'll rewatch episode 6 today.
I'm just not sure in the order.
Yeah.
Like the importance of this episode might be like skewing my view of it, because obviously, Hoyang at the start saying the literal like dinner fucking saying like seeing Thrawn, seeing Ezra again, Sabine, she had a good fight scene. It was humorous with the Howler. Like it kind of had a little bit of everything, and it's so important. So I might just be like blinded by that side of it, but I think I give it
I know what I give it.
I'm also trying to remember what I gave the other ones, because I'm pretty sure I gave 5 a perfect, but what did I give 4? Did I give 4? I think I gave 4 a 9.5.
I'm pretty sure you did, yeah.
I'll give this a 9.25, or a...
I give this one...
I'll give it a 9.5 as well. It's on par.
Okay, I give this one maybe an 8.5.
Really? You didn't like it? It was too slow. I could tell it was too slow.
Okay, bro! 8. No! I loved it.
I could tell it was too slow for you.
8.5 is a very, very good score.
Am I being too generous with my scores then?
I think so, honestly. Theory. Okay. So Theory. I listened to what he said. I haven't watched his full review, but I listened to what he said as soon as the episode finished, and he said he absolutely loved it. And then like 5 seconds later, he says, "Yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. I absolutely loved it." A 7 out of 10 for Theory is an absolutely loved it.
Okay.
So a lot of people just kind of judge it differently, their scores. Like an 8.5 for me is good as hell.
I'll redo my. We'll re-rank them at the end.
Yeah, we will. But I don't. It's not that it was slow. I loved the character development. I loved the world building.
Okay,
it was very
I
cool
give it a
to
4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
I think out of 5 is better. I think
out of
I'll
5,
do
I give it a
4.5.
4 out of 5.
Sorry. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think episode 5 is a 5 out of 5. Episode 4 is a 4.5. And episode 6 is a 4.5. And the rest, I'd say, are about 4s.
Yep. I mean, I've been ranking them on Letterboxd, so I can go back, so I can remember what I did.
Yeah.
But let me go. You should use Letterboxd, buddy. I love it.
I didn't know. To be honest, I didn't know Ahsoka was on Letterboxd.
Yep. Okay, so episode 1, I gave a 4. Episode 2, I gave this is out of 5. Episode 1, a 4. Episode 2, a 4. Episode 3, a 4.5. Episode 4, a 5. Episode 5, a 5. Okay. Well, I think I give episode 6 a 4.5 then. Okay, I've been judging them too generously. I gave episode 1 and 2 a 4. But then if I give it a 3.5, I feel like that's too low.
Are we rating it on everything, or are we rating it on Ahsoka? Because now it's hard to be like, oh, I gave this episode a 4.
Yeah.
But I'm giving episode 5 a 5 out of 5, but it's so much better. Whereas it's like, if you're ranking it on, say, all live-action TV shows, then it would definitely be a 4. Or if you're just ranking it like individually, then it'd still be a 4. But it's so hard to rank them next to each other because they just keep getting better.
Exactly. But episode 6, I think I give an 8.5. Just very good.
That's fine.
Third favorite episode.
That's fine.
The third favorite episode.
Could be my second. Again, I have to rewatch.
Yeah. I'll rewatch episode 6. It could become my second. I do think it was slow, don't get me wrong. There was no action. But it was thrilling seeing Thrawn. The dialogue was... Episode probably had the best dialogue, I want to say. Baylan and Shin's relationship. Yeah. And then just seeing Ezra, dude. Ezra's one of my favorite Star Wars characters. I know a lot of people don't like him. Apparently he's annoying in Rebels. Like, get out of here, buddy. I love Ezra. I do. He's one of my favorite Star Wars characters.
I didn't see the annoyance.
Yeah, me either, honestly. I love him. He kind of reminds me of myself. I just love his whole personality. And Ezra, I think, he's top 6 favorite Star Wars characters for me. And I think when Ahsoka finishes, Ahsoka Season 2, Dave's movie, and when we get more Ezra, he could definitely bump up into my top 5. But my top 5 characters is really hard to beat because I got Luke Skywalker in there, I got Yoda, I got Anakin Vader, I got Ahsoka, and I got Darth Maul. But I think Ezra could maybe jump in front of Maul or Ahsoka, to be honest. But no, we'll see. I love Ezra, and I'm excited to see what development he's got in this new galaxy and where the future of his story will go. Heck, give me a whole Ezra series that's a prequel to the Ahsoka show that just shows us what the hell he did in between the Rebels finale and now in Ahsoka episode 6 when he's been found. I just want to see what he's been doing, bro. It's going to be incredible to see the powers he's got, but 8.5 for that episode for me. I'm going to rewatch it. I'll get this review breakdown up for you guys. But no, that's our review, our breakdown and our reaction to Ahsoka. Episode 6, Part 6, Far, Far Away. Directed by Jennifer Getzinger, and obviously written by Dave Filoni, the God, the King, the Savior of Star Wars. It just feels so good to be talking good about Star Wars. At the start of the year, we all thought 2023 was going to be Star Wars' year. We had Mandalorian Season 3 coming out, Ahsoka, Jedi Survivor, Bad Batch Season 2, Skeleton Crew, which has been delayed to next year. And none of it really slapped. Bad Batch Season 2 was pretty goddamn good. Mandalorian Season 3 was hella disappointing. Jedi Survivor was even more disappointing. But it feels good, 9 months into the year. And it feels so good to be talking good about Star Wars and getting some amazing Star Wars content. But no. Alright, that's our review. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode here on the Movie Pod. I know we've only been doing Star Wars episodes for the past 6 weeks. Since Ahsoka came out, I think we've only done Star Wars episodes, podcast episodes, but 2 weeks left, we'll jump back into our normal podcast rhythm. But anyway, alright guys, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.